I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comics and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Captain America Sam Wilson issue number 23. Will helping the Avengers Resistance impact Sam's own work trying to save those in need during the Hydra regime? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alrighty then, so it's probably important to note that the events of this comic actually take place before the events of Secret Empire number 4. As we join the book, Sam has begrudgingly decided to help out his Avengers friends in the Resistance help get themselves across the border so they can go looking for more Cosmic Cube shards to help stop Captain America. Sam's got a pretty good operation here, helping mutants and humans and indeed anyone who has been singled out by the new evil Hydra government get to safety. Unfortunately, the whole operation is in danger because now Hydra dreadnoughts have been dispatched to bring in the Avengers Resistance. Now, you remember in the previous issue I made a joke about how Sam has basically been spending his time starting an underground railroad. Well, guess what? His base of operations is literally in an old subway station, but it gets more complicated than that. You see, the reason Sam and his people haven't been caught yet is because they have themselves a magical edge. He tells a story about how back in New York, a group of homeless cultists screwed around with the wrong dark magics and ended up losing an entire subway line to an alternate dimension. Doctor Strange managed to get a semblance of the station back, but the train was never found. Now, thankfully, the whole line has fallen into the hands of Sam Wilson, who is using it to get people over the Canadian border. Some of the other Avengers try and question how that's possible, but Scott Lang, who's a great winner in this book, basically says, hey, shut up, it's magic, that's why. The team's pleasure cruise gets cut short, unfortunately, as they accidentally hit a giant monster on the tracks while deep underground. And if there's underground monsters, you know that can only mean one thing, and that is that they are currently in the territory of the Mole Man, King of the Mole Man and subterranean King of the Monsters. The Avengers are all too quick to attack the monsters, but little did they know that Sam has actually worked out a special deal with the Mole Man for passing through his territory. Sam and the people he's taking care of are allowed to go, and in return, all the Mole Man asks is some creature comforts from the surface that he can't get, like, sports memorabilia and DVDs of his favorite TV shows. Turns out Mole Man absolutely loves Fargo and absolutely despises the Hydra media censors for canceling it. Oh man, you know, all those human rights violations, that was bad, but canceling your favorite TV shows, well, people never stand up. The Hydra dreadnoughts end up catching up to our heroes when we get ourselves one giant three-way slobber knocker, monsters versus robots versus superheroes. It's a tough uphill battle, mainly because these dreadnoughts are made of super adaptoid technology, which means they're pretty much built entirely for superhero hunting. The good guys ultimately win the day, but not at a cost. Mole Man is absolutely ticked off that the heroes brought Hydra to his door, and because of it he decides to banish Sam from his kingdom. Sam is pretty torn up about the whole thing. Once again, getting back into bed with the Avengers and the superhero community has cost those regular everyday people who really needed his help. On the upside, though, Sam's love life has improved dramatically. Misty Knight has forgiven him and she's ready to hook up with the rest of the Avengers Resistance, while Sam and the team decides to head on out. Ant-Man, once again truly being the MVP of this event so far, sees Misty and Sam kiss only to go, now that is my Captain America. And that's more or less where the comic ends and hooks back up with Secret Empire number 4 as the Avengers Resistance are on their way to battle Pimtron to try and get his piece of the Cosmic Cube. Captain America Sam Wilson number 3 was ultimately pretty fun. It didn't carry all the same sort of punch and gravitas as the previous issue did, but it does serve to be a pretty nice little tie-in. Once again, the ongoing theme of Sam trying to be a small picture sort of hero, trying to fight for good at a grassroots level, while the Avengers are always trying to do things bigger and louder, even when they totally end up leaping before they look. So there you have it, everyone, another Secret Empire tie-in for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to catch up on any of the others that you missed, I have some on offer right here, right now from the channel. Want to keep up to date on all things Cap and Secret Empire? Well, there's no better way to do that than to head on over to my Twitter page and follow me at Cape Joel, so you'll always be the first to know. You can also head on down to the description of this very video and check out some of my other social media feeds. And lastly, if you like this book and want to catch up on it or any other ones in trade, might I recommend Book Depository. It's no joke my favorite place for picking up cheap comic book trades, and if you use my link, also down in the description, not only will you get yourself a great deal on comic reads, but a small percentage of your sale will go to support me and the channel. You win, I win, everybody wins. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye-bye.